Hello, hello, welcome back to JoJo Crosses. This is JoJo, and we are sitting here in our second to last acre on this island. I'm so excited. I actually have loved this island so much, but I'm also excited to start a new one. So, you kind of get that itch towards the end. However, I will say this island has been the least boring island I've ever had as I got towards the end. Usually by the end, I am a bit bored of the theme that I'm working on. Just nature of the beast, I guess, because you're always working with it and you get kind of tired of it. Not so much the case here. I have really enjoyed it. And just knowing that it was something coming that I haven't done before or whatever was great, or things that I actually love to do, or just to change up. So anyway, I really enjoy it. I encourage you to try it out. I think it's great for everyone. It really helps cure some burnout, I would say. So anyways, down to business. We are going to roll our dice for this acre. Our acre this time is going to be my favorite, which is Cottagecore. I'm standing in number 13, just smack dab here in the middle, just about. And I have to have a villager home. I can't have any water in it, and it is Cottagecore. So that should be cool. So let's roll and see if we have any hills, mountains, whatnot to put down. 2. I think 2 is going to give us 1 level that we have to do. 1 cliff, yeah. Okay, so we'll have a second level that we'll have to put in somewhere, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm going to take that up and put it away. And then I already have Melba's house in my pocket, so we're going to put that in its spot. But I kind of want to decide where I want my hill first of all. I think I'm going to put it on this area. Maybe what do I have going on back here? Okay, I've got the castle, which is already on a 1 level. So maybe I'll just put a little corner cliff going this direction. And that way, if I want to work in some mountains along here, then I can. But I've got to take out these trees first of all and move them around a bit. So yeah, let's get that done. Do I have any fruit in my pocket? That would be a question. Okay. I wish I had some turnips. It's a lot easier to just eat turnips. The food that I have in my pocket I want to actually use for decoration. Actually, let me see. It's a lot easier though if you have some food you can use, because it gives you 5 at a time for most of them. I think the drinks give you 3. So let's see if I collected some food. I think I did. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've got a pumpkin pie. I've got some peach jelly and an apple pie. I'm going to save the apple pie because I might use that for decoration. Okay, so let's eat one of these. Let's see. Peach jelly will probably be the best one to eat so far. There we go. Plate and all. It's gone. That has always cracked me up. Really? Alright, how much room do I have in my pockets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's get the ones that are down here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6. Okay. And then, yeah, I think we'll just connect up to this hill that's already here. So let me just get, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I did want to show you, I changed my pattern here a little bit. This one had, what did it have? Never mind. I think it's the same pattern. Take it all back. I went in and it, oh, I know what I did. I tried to change to the path because the one I had with all the rocks and stuff, I was kind of wanting to get away from it a little bit. I tried the path. The path is not a good color. I think whoever, when they did the path back in the day, it wasn't like the best. It didn't have any like color change to it. So it was very solid color. Do you know what I mean? It didn't look different or have any variation like dirt does. So it was kind of weird looking. So anyways, I did try it. It looked more like I had just put a piece of caramel on the ground or something. So scratched that and then we went back to our other pattern. But I kept thinking I did change it, but I didn't. All right. Yeah, so there's a little cliff area here. And I'm not so sure how big I want this. Let's see. I definitely would like to be able to put a tree up here, and that needs to be about 3 by 3 or whatever. So, but I don't want it to be so much that it's covering this whole area. So, you know, let's get it out to here. And then we can do like, yeah. And then we'll round off that edge, round off this one and this one. And I think we'll just keep that cliff there for now. And then if I want to put some up here on top to go over here, then we can do that. I'm hoping that with the jungle, I'll get a choice of putting up some cliffs over there, but we'll have to see. So anyway, let me pause for a second. I'm gonna get some trees put up. I need my ladder. Okay, I got back up here. I think I'm just gonna try to put a couple trees up here just to kind of cover what's going on there, you know. So put that there, and then I see if I can put another one back over here. Right, that might be too close. I think it is. Let me move it back one. I think I can put one. Nope. Right. Wait. There. Okay, let's see. See if it works. There we go. Yeah. Right. And then on this side, I might be able to do one more. Let's see. I think that's too close. Let me go one more back. Let's see. All right. Let's do another hardwood. I like the hardwood better. Hardwood's always my favorite. Okay. And I'll put some more flowers and bushes and stuff up there to fill that in, but I don't think I'm going to put anything crazy in there right now. All right, and then I want to put like another tree back here. I just don't want to block the entrance. I do want to put that there. I want it to look kind of foresty, but not super foresty. And then I thought if I can fit another one here. Yeah, nice. All right, this lot over here couldn't have any trees, so I thought, well, I'll put some as close as I can, and it'll kind of look like it's part of that little forested area. Okay, now I want to put down her house. This is going to be Melba's house, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it like, maybe like nestled right by these trees here, but I don't want to take the trees out. Let's see, Melba's kit. It's gonna take the tree out. Hang on. I can tell just by how close that is. Let me back up one. Let's try here. Let me see. Let me imagine it first. Okay, good. It took it. Oh, it's such a sweet little cottage. It'll look cute in the forest. I'm not so sure Melba was supposed to be my Cottagecore girl. She's very Cottagecore, don't get me wrong, but I think the queen of Cottagecore is more like Maple. You know, she's a Cottagecore queen, of course. So, I don't know if Melba's the best choice, but I love Melba. She's so cute. And I wanted to be a little bit different. Now, I think I'm going to try to make my path go, let's see. I might try to make it go like right here, coming over to her house, just so that I work in a path from the jungle area. That way when I do that, I can put it in. And then I want a path to go back so it can go to the little theme park. And then I also want the path to join up here. So we're gonna go ahead and get that in right now, because I like to do the path first so that I know where where we're headed and what it all is gonna be on the ground, and then we'll go from there. I don't know what I'm doing here either. It's like I'm throwing myself off. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start a new little spot right here, because it's okay to have a little gap. I don't know why Patty's hiding over here in the trees, but she is. Alright, and then we'll just put down a few pieces here and there to get the ball rolling. And then we've got to kind of start going up towards her house. So we'll do that. Here. And maybe one there. Okay. And then we'll straighten it out for a second and then do another uppity here, like another upwards one. I don't like to put too many next to each other, or I feel it, doesn't look natural anymore. Alright, and then the door is going to be right there. Actually, I probably think we're going to need to do a straight one there. And then when the house is in, I will have to put the pattern on a little better. So let's get what we can in, and then I'm going to travel to the next day. And then we'll go from there. So, do here. That's going to be up top. I think it's just going to be one. Then we'll go have the curved one there. And then we'll go straight this direction and kind of curve it. And we'll go up. That way we can get over to our little theme park. Let's turn it just a little bit so we can go in this direction. Yeah. And we'll put a couple straight ones, and you know the drill. You know my drill. Alright, and then here, let's see. Yeah. And then we'll do, I want to do this one because I'm going to need to go straight over. Yeah, especially if I want this all to work together here. Alright, so then we'll do back. This one. Let's make a little area where they're walking. Kind of thing. The lot behind there has its own little dirt, so we're gonna leave that alone. And we're just gonna head this one back down again. So yeah, it'll just head its way back towards her house. And hopefully we'll look kind of cute when we're done. Everybody's having a great week. Today is Saturday in real life at my house, and so we are just chilling. Nobody had to work at my house today, and it is amazing. So I'm getting some stuff done for the channel and trying to get this little island complete. I actually believe I'm going to do this slot and the next one right after. And then you should see a little tour. So I have 3 videos to make on this, and that is it. So I'm pretty excited. And then, like I said, then we can start thinking about what am I going to do on the next challenge. I kind of want to do a challenge of some kind. I know everybody's been doing the color challenge. That one looks cool. There's hard mode, which looks hard. And then, I don't know, I kind of want to invent a challenge. So I really want to think it through and see if I can think up another challenge to do. Because I think that would be fun to have something new out there, you know? I don't know. We're going to see what we can come up with. I don't want to do anything too difficult, but at the same token, I kind of want to have a little bit of, you know, just a mental challenge, but not too much of a mental challenge to where I'm wanting to stab myself in the eye. So, if that makes sense to you. I'm sure it does. You all have played this game before. It definitely makes you want to stab yourself in the eye some days. Just because burnout, challenges, things like that, they don't always mesh. So, I'm definitely not burned out. This island has really helped me not become that way. So like I have said before, I highly recommend it if you're looking for something to give you some, just, I don't know, just that kind of new feeling every time. I feel like that's what I get every time I play this island, because it's just different every single time. It's a new theme, and yeah, I love it. I'm not sure how I would do with the one that Carolee does. She does the one where you pick like every single thing you're gonna do on that day or whatnot, in each little acre. So I'm not sure how I would mesh with that one, but I honestly wouldn't mind trying it at some point in time. So I might do it her way. I have to still figure out how she does it because I don't totally understand it. But I'm willing to try eventually. But probably not this time, since I just did this. I'm going to give it a little bit of time off first and then come back to it. So, but yeah, okay, I like that path how it is. I'll put the rest of it in when I get her house in, which should be in just a second, because I'm going to pause and go the next day. Okay, well, we're back and her house has moved in and it's looking adorable. So let me get the rest of this pattern down. I just have a few pieces, so I'm just going to do it from this little thing. So I want this one and this one, and then let me just one over here, and we're going to do this last one, and that will fix that. Oh, and I did change the path, y'all. So the path I had before had rocks around all the edges. So like all the corners, every corner had rocks. And I just went to this path that has no rocks. And then, but what's interesting is the same, I think it's the same creator that made this one, made the one with the rocks, because I was able to keep the little rock inserts like these, and it matches perfectly. I just went back and looked at my Japanese one where that is and my camping one, and they're all worked in really nicely. So just FYI, I'll put that one, well, I'll put it up right now, but I wish you could see the codes on that. It's annoying that you can't see it, but it's actually this creator right here. That's the code I changed to right there. Yeah. So, and of course, it's showing the bottom thing is covering it. Let me see. You can see it better there. There's the code. So anyways, yeah, it's a good code. They've got it up in the yellowish green color, like more September or springtime. And then this one I have here is just the dirt one. I actually am using this on my stream one too. It's one of the ones I found for that, but you know, anyways. Okay, so, oh, what you want? A treat? Oh, got a reaction. Nice. Shock. Very good. Alright, and it seems like there's a rock garden wanting to form over here. This is kind of my last little acre besides my jungle acre over here. And so all the rocks keep wanting to come over here where there's some free space. So we got one rock on the line and we got a rock over here. So yeah, but I don't know. We'll see if we want to keep that or not. I might want to keep it. Okay, so on this acre, we're really just doing a cottagecore feel. I got some things in my pocket, and you know, I want to also get out some bushes and things to put out. And so we're gonna do that really quick, and then we'll go from there. But I definitely just want it to look very kind of like a little cottage in the forest sort of thing. So that's the goal. But let's get out some bushes too. I'm gonna plant them from a start, and then I will fast forward a couple days to let them grow in. But yeah, so I'm gonna put one here, by the way, since I'm standing here. It's like a good spot for a bush. And then I think I'll put another one in here. And I'm gonna put one in here. I like to put it in the little cubbies, you know, like the little corners of things, I suppose. I put another one in here. And one here. You can kind of tell, you know, all the little curves, right? Okay, put one here. Want lots of little plants and things around just to make it look lived in, you know what I mean? Okay. She got her little garden. So we'll put one maybe back by this tree. And then I gotta climb up and put the rest of these up top, because I need to fill in a little bit more up here. Up there real quick. And we're just gonna put a couple, like, you're not really gonna see these too much, but we're gonna put them up here anyway, because if you walk by, you know, I just want it to look full and pretty. So oh, some more, honestly. Some more, because I need some on the inside. We can do flowers and stuff there too. Okay, so next thing I've got is we've got a few things to put down. I was gonna give her a really cute little picnic area, and I was thinking here, so this rock is definitely probably have to go. Let me eat one of these little peaches. Eat one. And then yeah, because I don't really think, I mean, I have one little, picnic area on the other side of the island, but I don't really have any more, so I feel like might as well. And Cottagecore is lots of stuff. Okay, but I have this pattern on most of my pillows, so I think we're gonna go with this blanket. Not gonna be a huge picnic area, so we'll do like, it's like the nice thing is about this one is that you just go down here and you put the bottom half on. It's already got the tassels, which is really cute. Here. Perfect. Okay. That. And then let's go ahead and put down, I think I got a stack of Zen cushions somewhere. Oh, maybe they're here. They're here because I customized them. All right, let's do it. Push it up on just a bit. And then we're gonna put a little apple pie or cherry pie on there. Pumpkin pie or carrot cake? I think carrot cake. Place. Yes, super cute. Okay. And then on this side over here, I'm gonna put one to sit on. I have just a non-pile of Zen cushions here. Just a Zen cushion. And then what else do we have for this little thing? I was thinking of putting this little log bench with the reading book on it. Let's see. I mean, log stool. Let me see if I can place this. Place. Yeah. I like that little pocketbook. It's super adorable. All right, and then I wanted to put a little signpost. I'll come back to that, but right here, I'm going to put a little patch of something. Let's do... I could do a patch of dirt, or I could do this little Eastery looking wreath, or these... Let's do the pink flowers. How about those? Those will work in a little better, I think. All right, and then let's put our little signpost, right? Back up. Hitting that post. Oh, that's okay. Cute. Let me see. Does one way or the other way? Yeah. Perfect. All right, and then I have this cute little reading tiny library, and she's definitely a little reader. Like that's her thing. Is she always says she wants to read a good book and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little tiny library right outside her house because it's adorable. Always love that as part of this. You know, it's so cute. You won't be able to walk up and open it. But that's okay. It doesn't do anything anyway. I really should have made it where you could pull out a pocketbook or something like that. That would have been cute. Alright, and then I have a few things else. I want to put in this little mush umbrella. This carousel. Is that there? Cute. Does it push further back? Back is good. Let me see if I can pull it this way. Just one. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to like out. I just want it where you can kind of see it. Okay, and then back here I wanted to put a little mush partition because I think those are cute. Right here. Yeah. That, and then let's put down the little log bench over here so that if you grab your book you can sit on your little log bench and read it right next to that little library. Another book though, I really do. Oh well. We'll come back to that. Let me get this out. We've got all these little flowers that I planted from another area just to try to get them out of the way. But I can utilize some of these. I don't want to use any of the purples and stuff, but the orange, green, yellow, white, like those are really pretty. I spread those around this little acre. So we'll dig up those. Maybe I should put a little pink since I'm flat on the floor, on the ground. Maybe I'll do pink instead of orange. Melba kind of wears that little pink outfit. Super cute. Little flower in here. And then this side, right by where you might sit. Let's do a little the green one. We already have the pink flowers under that. Okay, and then over here, let's do the tie-in and have anything. Cute. And then let's see, back here. Oh, let's put a little lamp next to this too. A little mush lamp. Cute. And then on this, let's do our bamboo lunch box. I took that out with the thoughts of having it on there. They're gonna read their book and eat. Okay. I do have one more little set of Zen cushions I could put down. Try putting those down here. And then, let's see, there's a little wooden box. I feel like we could do that right. I feel like I'm gonna want that darker. I think I do. Let me customize that. I would like it a little darker to match a little more of the have going on. Let's do that. I'm gonna put some stuff away. I'll be right back. All right. Before I do put that box back, I remembered I had this little mom's tea cozy I want to place down. I think that is super cute. I mean, so cute. Okay, let's bump a bit so that when you walk over here, you can see that. And then I do want to put down a little, let me see if I have something to put this music over here on the box. No, box first. There we go. All right, and then let's put the box down, or the portable record player. Okay, I do have a few songs. I couldn't even remember if I bought any yet, but I always seem to, so let's just shuffle. And that way we can get that music going while she's over here chilling in her cute little place. All right, and then let's do another mush lamp. I'm thinking let's light the way over here. Let's put one back here. I think that would be cute. That up over there. All right, and then let's see what else we have in our little pockets. I have a mush log. The well. Be cute to put it. A little well in here, huh? Try putting a little wishing well. Put it though. This is where the walkway is. Kind of like to tuck them around, you know? Gotta move these things out of the way too. Let's put it over here, like right by these trees. Let's put a brick well. Just a bit so you can see it. I feel like it needs a little something under it. Maybe I'm gonna put a little pattern pathing or something. Here. I think I like it here. Let me just lay down some of this pathing. Do like a circle, but more of a longer circle, like an oval. See what we can do and make it look a little more. That to go at all. Over there. Now we're gonna you guys are patterns. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then let's go. We got a couple more to put here. Oh wait, it won't. Let me put. Actually, the plant is gonna move anyways, so let's dig that up so that we can room for what we're doing. Be able to actually see this would be really cute. Alright, I always like the little wells. I think they're cute. There we go. Now we can do that. And then over here, same kind of thing. That way, the well can kind of go hopefully in the middle. Oh my gosh, it's probably not going to center. And then you can still see a little bit of this dirt path around it, and that will be kind of cute. Wait, no. There we go. We'll go center is this one. And then perfect. Alright, yeah, that made a nice little circle. And then let's put our well in there. Brick well. There we go. I would say that is not totally centered, but it's okay. I think I like it more this way, just so you can see more of it when you're walking around. Okay, and then as far as this little tree goes, I think it would be cute maybe to have this like right somewhere, like by the picnic area. See if I can dig it in. And then we'll just put our little planted, oops, so I have to go on this side. I think that little cushion is on the half tile and it's right in the way. It's alright, it's a big deal. Okay. So I do like that, and it doesn't block anything behind it. Adds a little greenery, and when the bushes come in, it'll look really cute. And then we're going to put some flowers back here and stuff like that. So it'll definitely be a little more livened up. I feel like I always need to put a coin over here. So let's do that. All you have to do is just go into here and you do 100 bells. And you just drop it. And it looks like you got it. Except that's not it. Now it's in the back in my pocket. Okay, let me try it again. I have to press the right buttons. Okay. This 100 bell. Drop. It. There. That's a little better. I like that. Very cute. Alright, so we've got our little wishing well and picnic area. We've got our tree. We've got some mushy items. I think a few things. But down, what is this? That was gonna go over here, but I kind of realized I didn't need all that. I could just set it down. Quite a little picnic. Sure. Right, and then that's cute. Alright, I think we can put some pathway going this direction just to, you know, show like you can walk back here too and go to the little fair. So let's do that because that'll help fill in this little area here. And also because I really like this cute little path. It's adorable. It's just the little planks, you know, but they're really cute. Let's see. I have another path that I actually like way more, but it has like, I don't know, 6 or 7 pieces or something like that. So you can't really use it too much in this one because you had to be really careful of all your patterns and stuff. They have to be really universal. So sadly enough, can't use all my faves, but a few of them for sure. Right? Let's see. kind of have to figure out like which ones do we want here. Go this way, and we'll be good. And then I gotta just fill in the spots that it's bypassed. Let's do one more in there where the path meets the path. But, alright. I don't know that I need anything in here. I think I'm just gonna put a little dirt blob. And that'll kind of just show a little worn area where people have walked across. That's good. And then the same with here. Like on the transition spots, I think it's really nice just to have like a little dirt spot or something. So that'll be good there. Yeah. Perfecto. Here. I can't tell sometimes if it goes that far. Yeah. Okay. That's cute. Alright, now I just want to put in a few more flowers and stuff. So I'm going to go grab those, and I want to dig up these ones and go throw them out at the beach. And then I also think this over here is the pathway that goes to the castle and the entrance. So I do think I need to probably put down some dirt pathing over here just to join this to that area. So I think I'll do that too while I'm standing here and get that in. And then that way you can just kind of see that they're to each other, you know what I mean? I mean that you're going in the same direction. So and the bottom couple of pieces. And side pieces. Okay, and then I'm thinking you curl it up like that. Do my again. Okay. Let me do this. Let me put this little turn here. And this is just a and in front of that we'll do the straight. There we go. And we'll just kind of walk through here with the straight one for a second. Oops. And then I think we could do, yeah, I think we need to do one more straight one. I hate to do that much straight, but, and then this one's gonna have to be turned. And we're just going to cut that off with the end. This. Go. Beauty. Great. Alright, let's put my coin back for the umpteenth time. I think it's only been 3, I'm exaggerating, but you know. Drop it. Okay. Cute. Alright, now it's just flower time, so let me go grab some. I'll be right back. I actually had a bunch in my pocket. I forgot I'm planting them. So let me, what I want to do is, I'm just going to stick with white and yellow flowers in here. Just to stick with that theme of things. And so we're not going to put a bunch of like different variables in here. Put that there. I'm going to plant, let's see, a white hyacinth next to it. And then on this side, we'll do a couple of, like, do, let's see, what a cause, wow, boot, Same with over here and down by the walkway. We just got to put flowers in there to make it brightened up a little bit. Do the mums. Do a and let's do a wait. Keep trying to scroll down. And then we'll go forward and see how all this looks after it's planted. Oh, I forgot about the pink. I don't have any pink ones to put down. The white one. I don't want to overdo it. I always overdo it. So I don't want to go too crazy. I do need to go get some more bushes though, because of those mountains back here, and I want these something showing through, so I don't want it to look too boring plain. Let's head up this direction. Okay, some nice heat. Let's do another this. Let's do a yellow. Alright, that's good. I think I do need to find a couple more pink ones on the island to throw in there. Not sure I have a bunch of those, so I'm gonna have to go hunting. Kinda either need to find them on the beach or the leftovers from my other one. If any of these, why not? Because they don't. But did any of these have baby here? Let's see. Oh yeah. Some here. Great. So I can take one of these moss. I can take steel. Another extra there. It's a little hyacinth. I wanted a little extra pink scent. Right. Now we're just walking along our little area next to Cottagecore over here. Alright, let's put one of these bright flowers. And then let's do some more. I think I could use a couple of flowers. And then use some pink down by. Do a pink flower in here. We'll do a mum. And then we'll do good. And then let's enter. Really any spots for it. Maybe back here. Yeah, we'll put the pink. Just so there's like a little pink spread out a little bit here. Okay, I think I like how that turned out. I'm trying to go more simple and not like completely just trash the area full of things. So let me go the next day. Oh, I gotta go get bushes too. Let's see. Hold on just a second. See who's in here. What's Kicks? See? What? No thinking on this island. Oh, okay. That's fine. You're just not allowed to go. Yeah, let me run over to Harv's and talk to Leaf and get myself some plants that I need. And then I will be back. We're gonna just finish planting at the top of the mountain that I put in the front, and then we'll be done. All right, well, I'm back and we're just going to take a little tour. I went ahead and fast forwarded a couple of days, let everything grow in, and so this is where we're at. So this is the entrance coming from Resident Services. There's a little sign here. It says the house is this way. We've got this little area here. I just try to keep it simple. We've got our little picnic area in here. And so there's a little place to sit, and you can sit and enjoy your little items here. Thank you, Butterfly, for being our little paid actor today. Look at that. It's perfect placement. We're hanging out. We're enjoying our tea and our apple soda and our carrot cake, reading a book. Yeah. Anyways, we've got our little wishing well on this side, and of course our little mountain area here just to kind of trim it out. And then over here on the left is just a little walkway that goes back over to our farm area. And then we've got our little bench here where we can sit and read our book that we got out of the little book thing there. And yeah, this is the end of Melba's area here. So this is our little Cottagecore space. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, and also if you haven't subscribed, well, join the family, become a floof. Little floofy tail. We love squirrels here on this channel, and if you come to my stream, we've got some cute little emojis that you get and things if you become a member, but otherwise we just like to hang out and have some fun and things like that. Yeah, so I would love to have you as part of the family. But you guys have a great day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. It's a weekend here for me anyways. And we'll see you on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.